Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Onos and today I'm going to cover 7 helpful tips to get you started in your mortal shell journey. I want to give you a little bit of information to help get you started without going into any major spoilers. If you enjoy the video or find it useful, please leave me a like or comment to let me know. Right, let's get started. Tip 1. Be careful with the mushrooms. Replenishing your health is largely down to items you find in the game. One of these is a mushroom called well caps. These are red mushrooms you'll find very early on. One thing to note is that there is more than one type of mushroom. If you consume the red mushrooms, you will gain some health over a short period of time. However, if you consume the brown mushrooms, this will leave you poisoned for a small duration and you will lose some health. Tip 2. Get used to hardening. When you first start the game, you will be unable to parry. Getting used to the hardening ability is your key to making good progress. Hardening is on a timed cooldown, but the cooldown is relatively short. You should get used to the timing so that you're using it to preempt incoming damage. Be aware that if you are hit, it will interrupt your attack combination, so being able to harden your shell mid-attack to prevent being interrupted in your attack pattern is vital to your progression. Also, this can be used if you run out of stamina and if you are unable to dodge incoming attacks. If you hold your hardening ability, it will stay for a short time while you hold down the button. So you can use this to prevent taking some damage and give your stamina some time to recharge so you can dodge again. Tip 3. Don't get hit again if you're knocked out of your shell. When you run out of health, you will be knocked out of your shell and you will have one chance to get back into it and continue with the fight. When you are knocked out of your shell, every enemy around you will be frozen for a moment. Sometimes this will give you a window you need to dash back into your shell straight away and quickly dodge again to avoid further attacks. However, sometimes if there are enemies between you and your shell, you need to be a little bit more careful. Dodge and move around to create the space you need to get back into your shell. You don't need to rush. Sometimes rushing will get you killed. You need to be aware that getting hit even once will finish you off. Take your time, back away if you have to, draw the enemies away from your shell and then make your run. Tip 4. Don't worry about clearing every area straight away. Leveling up in Mortal Shell is based on one of the NPCs along with the tar and glimpses you collect. Your first priority is to find key items in the game to help you progress. I promised no spoilers in this video, so I won't say too much more here, aside from pointing out that the key items in the game, such as the other shells you can inhabit and the weapons you can find, will be more important to your progression than clearing out every camp of enemies. As you investigate each area, once you learn that certain camps do not have anything special in them, do not worry about skipping over those areas as you push forward. You do not need to kill every enemy in order to have enough resources to level up. Your goal is to find the key items. Once you know a place does not have a key item, skip it the next time you pass through, save your health and move on to the next place you want to investigate. Tip 5. Glimpses are tied to each of the shells. That is to say, if you pick up glimpses while wearing one shell, these will not transfer over to the other shells, but they do not get lost when you die. You will lose any tar you are carrying when you die, but you can get that back if you make it back to where you died to retrieve it. Tar is relatively easy to farm when you need it. Tip 6. Consider getting the kick ability early on. Each of the different shells have different abilities, but the kick ability is the same on each shell. Bear in mind that if you want this ability, you will need to unlock it individually on each shell. It won't automatically be ready for each shell once you have unlocked it for one of them. The kick ability is a great interrupt and another very useful tool in your arsenal. The kick can be used to knock enemies down and get a significant amount of damage in, especially useful against enemies with shields. Tip 7. Consider maxing out one of your shells as early as you can. I understand the appeal of trying out all different options, but once you have decided that you like one of the shells, stick with it for a while. If you are able to unlock all of the abilities on that shell, this will then give you the option to trade with the main NPC and spend some of your resources on useful items to help you further progress in the game. Health boosts and other useful items in the game are relatively difficult to come by. One of the main challenges is that you will at first have very limited ability to heal yourself. Being able to trade to pick up some of these items will give you a useful option to help you make further progression. I hope you found this useful. Leave me a like and comment if you don't mind, sub if you're new, and I'll wrap it up here. Thank you for watching, take care, stay safe, bye bye now.